Ma. Again, Allahumma, fill your mouth. Allahumma salli, and there's no A in Arabic. Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Not like your grandmas. Allahumma salli. What the heaven is that? You read Quran properly. Let's start again. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Right, now put your books away, close them, and I need you to look at me and listen to me. Just for a little while. I'm not going to take long, just for a little while. So I need you to look at me. So we're going to start off by reciting Surah Al-Fatiha loudly. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Close your eyes, look down. Close your eyes, look down. Ask Allah to give the thawabs to all those people who have died, especially those from your family. Pray for those who are ill. Pray for those who are in trouble. Do not forget the children in the world who really don't have homes or water or food or clothes or anything. So close your eyes, look down, and pray for them. You've still got your eyes open. Thank you. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. Can I have another salawat? Allahumma again. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now I need you to listen to me only for a little while, but I need you to focus. So the subject for these talks for the 5 days is called a spiritual bank. Can you say that for me? Do you know what a bank does? Can anybody tell me what you do with a bank? Yes. Yeah, you put your money, your gold, whatever you have. And what does the bank do? Does it look after it? Yeah, it looks after it. That's right. Now we're going to talk about a spiritual bank. You don't need to go to a bank. It's got to be inside your heart. Where's your heart? Show me. Here? Is it there? Oh, here? Here? That's the one that beats inside you. You know, the one that's a physical heart. But you got a special heart that's right here. You know where you do matam? How do you do matam? Show me. How do you do matam? Yeah, it's right there. Wherever you do matam, you've got a heart there. Now you're going to put a bank inside there. And in that bank, we're going to put lots of du'as and lots of things that you will read every night and whenever you're stuck. When will you read them? Every night and whenever you're stuck. Okay. So the first dua we're going to read, the first thing we're going to read, how many of you know the names of the Panjatan? Just put your hands up, don't tell me, just put your hands up. How many fingers have you got? Ya Muhammad, Ya Ali, Ya Fatima, Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein. Sit down again. Ya Muhammad, Ya Fatima, Ya Hassan, Ya. Well done. Okay, so now, whenever you're stuck, you're going to say, close your eyes. You're going to say, Oh Allah, I ask you in the name of Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, and Hussein. So in this bank, the first thing you're going to put in is 5 names. What are they again? Ya Muhammad, Ya Ali, Ya Fatima, Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein. So you're not going to sleep at night until you say those names. Is that good? Okay, right. Now we're going to talk about something about this bank as well. You and I are here because we're remembering what happened in Karbala. Where is Karbala? Tell me. Which place? Yes. Okay, Baghdad is in the same country as Karbala. Which country is it? Well done. Yes. Iraq. Right. So close your eyes and listen to this story now. Okay? Sit down, cross your legs, sit straight with your back up straight, and just listen to me. That's all I want. I'm going to tell you a story. So, there was a bad man, a really bad man, who became the king of the Muslim world. He became the ruler, and his name was Yazid. He was really bad because he did some stupid things. He didn't want to have people go on that mimbar to recite Majlis, so one day he put monkeys on it. He was really bad, yeah. One day he wanted to go somewhere, and he said, oh, I can't, I want to go on a Thursday. And everybody told him, go after Friday prayers. He said, that's all right, I'll change it. Instead of Friday, I'll pray the Friday prayers on Thursday. He was mean to people. If he didn't like somebody, he said, don't like them, just put them in jail, get rid of them. He was really rude and really, really bad. So when he became the king of the Islamic world, he said, there's one person who's really, really good, and I don't like him because he tells me to do good things. Do you know what his name was? He's the third Imam. Yes, Imam Hussein. And he said, you know what, Imam Hussein, I need him to believe and follow me. So he got somebody to go to Imam Hussein, and he said, and Imam was in Medina, and he said, I want you to follow me. Whatever I say should work, because I am the king. So Imam Hussein said, I'm not going to do that. Person like me will never agree to a person like you. So he said, then I'll kill you. I'll get rid of you and your family, all of you. So Imam thought, that's not a good thing to do. So he said, I'm going to leave Medina, because if I stay in Medina, and if this guy is going to be so bad, then I don't want any fighting. Imam didn't want any fighting. So he left Medina, and he said, I'll go to a place where there's a bit of peace. And the people of Kufa, what was that town's name again? Nice and loudly, what was it called? Kufa. Good. So the people of Kufa had written to him and said, please come, we'll look after you. So he said, okay, better go to Kufa. I'll stay quietly over there. And I don't want any fighting. I want peace. I really want peace. But when he's going to Kufa, Yazid sends an army. He says, you can't go to Kufa. And he turns Imam away. And Imam has to go to a place called Karbala. What is it called? Karbala. Okay. So now Karbala was in the desert. But there was a river there. So what Imam did was put his tents near the river. So all the tents were near the river so that the children could have water, everybody could have water. When Yazid found out, he said, you're not going to get any water. So one thing you and I have to learn is that we have to really look after water. Do you waste water? No, you don't, do you? You don't leave the tap open, do you? No. And if you have water in a glass, you finish it, right? And if it's not finished, you put it in a plant pot, don't you? You don't put it down the sink, do you? Oh, God, no. Okay. So he said, even the children can't have any water. So they moved the tents away. And the children were sad because now they couldn't go to the river for water. It was only the water that was there. And it was really hard. And you know what they did? Yazid sent soldier after soldier after soldier. And Imam Hussein had 72 people. How many? 72. And they had about 10,000 soldiers were just coming and coming against 72 because they were really scared. But Imam wasn't scared at all. Why? Who did he have on his side? Who did he have on his side? Yes, Allah. Well done. So now, when you are stuck, what was those 5 names you will say? Ya Muhammad, Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein. But if you can't sleep and you wake up in the middle of the night and Mama and Baba are sort of asleep as well, say Ya Allah. What will you say? But when you say Allah, you put your tongue on your palate. Say it again. Ya Allah. Again. Do you get scared at night when you get up? God, you're so brave. I get scared. Will you say Ya Allah? Say it again. Sit properly. Sit properly. Cross your legs. Okay. Ya Allah. And try and say it 100 times. Can you close your eyes and say it 10 times for me? Come on. Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Slowly. Ya Allah. Okay, so Imam wasn't scared. He's in Karbala. And you know what? When you're stuck, who do you go to? You go to Allah, and who else do you go to? Who do you go to? Do you go to your mom? Yeah? That's what people do. They go, Mom. But when you get to my age, or if you don't have a mom, my mom died some years ago, I think, oh God, now who do I go to? Yes, I go to Allah first, but I need friends. So I need to have a friend to go to. So even Imam was saying he had Allah, but he wanted to go to his friend. And I'm going to tell you about the different types of friends that Quran talks about. And I need you to listen. And what's sad is you don't have a pen and paper. How many of you can write? How many mummies can write? Oh, really? Oh, my goodness me. They don't have pens and papers either. Maybe tomorrow. So the first type of friend that the Quran talks about is a Rafiq. What is he? Again? Have you watched The Lion King? And what is the friend in The Lion King called? Rafiki. What is he called? Rafiki. So in the Quran, Allah talks about Rafiq. And you know what Rafiq is? No. Okay. So who knows what a cushion or a pillow is? Ah. How many of you sleep on a pillow? You don't sleep on pillows. Oh, okay. So a pillow in Arabic is called a mirfaq. Can you say that? Something when you're really tired, you just want to put your head on it, it's called a mirfaq. So a Rafiq is a friend that if you're tired and if you're stuck, you have a friend called a Rafiq. Who do you go to? A Rafiq. Now there's another friend in the Quran who's called a bitana friend. What are they called? Do you know what button is? It's the tummy. They're tummy friends. What friends are they called? Yeah, and there's a word for them. Bitana friends means a friend who, when you tell them a secret, they keep it inside and they don't go and tell the world. And they're really good friends to have. Because there's some friends, if you tell them a secret, they'll just go and tell everyone. It'll be on the news. And you don't like friends like that. You don't want to be a friend like that. So what was the first type of friend called? Rafiq. What was the second type of friend called? Bitana. Again, what was it called? Bitana. And the Quran says, don't take Bitana friends until they're from yourselves. And I call them ABs. What are ABs? Can you tell me? What are ABs? Oh, come on. Who is an AB? All these people sitting here are ABs. Even the mothers are looking at me like something's wrong. ABs are Ahlul Baytis. Who are they? Ahlul Baytis. And who is the Ahlul Bayt? Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, and their sons up till the which Imam? Which is the last Imam? Imam al-Mahdi. Well done. Okay. So, what was the first type of friend? Rafiq. What was the second type of friend? Bitana. The third type of nice or good friend is called a Sadiq. A what? A Sadiq. A Sadiq, when there's too much talking, I can't talk. Can I have a salawat, please? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil faraja. I'm going to ask you all this. Sadiq is a friend. If something hurts you, it hurts them. If something makes you happy, they are happy. So what was the first type of friend called? Rafiq. What was the second type of friend called? Bitana. What was the third type of friend called? Sadiq. And the fourth type of friend, there are actually 5, is called a Kareen. Can you say that? Kareen. Now, Kareen is a rope that ties 2 camels together. So a Kareen friend is one who's always there. They're a bit annoying, but they're always there. You know, even if you don't want them, they are there. So can I tell you a story? So one day, I forgot my phone in the car, and I went to see somebody in hospital. And the man who I went to see was really ill. In fact, he was really, really ill. So I thought, let me go see him. And my phone was in the car. There's a friend of mine who is a Korean friend who kept on phoning. And she couldn't get through. So she thought something had happened to me. When I got home, there was a police car outside. Because she had called the police and she said, I can't get through to her. She always keeps her phone with her. But I was with somebody in where? In hospital. And you're not supposed to take your phone there. Anyway, I forgot. So that's called a Korean friend. A friend that's always there. They're a bit annoying, like I said, but they're lovely because they look after you all the time. And the fifth sort of friend is the best friend, because that friend is a Korean. What was the other one? Sadiq, Bhutana, well done, and Rafiq. And that friend is called a Habib. What are they called? Habib. You want to be somebody's Habib. A Habib friend has 3 things. Number 1. Yeah, Habibi. So Habib friend has 3 qualities. 1, when you see them, you think of Allah. This is what the Prophet said. When you see them, you think of Allah. Number 2, when they talk to you, you think you're learning something. It's not just nonsense. They actually help you learn something. Can you sit properly, please? Thank you. Hello. Let's sit there properly. And the third thing is that whatever they do, you think, oh my God, I want to do that too. So what were the 3 things? Number 1, when you see them, you think of who? Allah. Number 2, what was it? When you talk to them, you always learn something. And what's the third thing? You want to do what they do. Okay. So now I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to be a bit sad, because we're going to talk about Karbala. So I'm not going to start talking until you're all quiet, including your mummies. Unless you're a baby under 1 year old, then you can shout and scream and cry. How many of you are 1 year old? Okay, there's not many. The rest of you are all over 1? Okay, are you all babies? No. Close your eyes, look down, and be sad. We're told, even if you don't feel sad, just try and be sad. Okay. Close your eyes and look down. Okay. So, Imam Hussein writes to his best friend, whose name is Habib. And he says, Habib, there's so many soldiers here. They're all around us, all these soldiers. And Habib, you're my friend. And I'm telling you. When Habib gets the message, there was no email, there was no WhatsApp, there was no messages. You had to have somebody take a letter and take it to Habib, who was many, many miles away. So when Habib gets the letter, he says, oh my goodness, my friend is in trouble. And he just left. He got on a horse and he left to go to Karbala. And he got to Karbala on the 4th of Muharram, which is today. Today is the 4th of Muharram. And when he got to Karbala and Imam Hussein saw him, he said, Habib, when I see you, I feel young. When you see your friend, you feel so good, even if you see them after a long time. And Habib said, I am going to look after you all the time. So every time anybody came to see Imam Hussein, Habib would be standing at the door. And he was saying, why do you want to see him? What do you want to do? Are you going to be nice to him? So he was at the door like a watchman. He would make sure nobody got to Imam Hussein. Now I'd like you to be really sad. Because on the day of Ashura, there's a man called Abu Thamama. And Abu Thamama says, oh, it's time for Zohar. We've got to stop. We've got to pray. And Imam said, that's really good that you reminded everybody about Salah. And Habib went to the army of Yazid and he said, can you stop the fighting for 5 minutes so we can pray Zohar? And they said, you can pray as much as you want, but we are right. They were really mean. They weren't right at all. And when Habib said that to them, they all surrounded Habib. And they were bullies. They were really bad to him. They hit him with stones. They were really bad to him. When he fell down, he said, Assalamu alayka ya Habibi. That means he was calling Imam Hussein. And he said, don't come, because I don't want you to come here. You might be in danger. But Imam went. And Imam went with Abu Thamama, the person who reminded them about namaz. And Habib got hold of Abu Thamama and he said, please don't leave this man. Look after this man, because they don't understand how wonderful he is. And I'd like you to close your eyes and ask Allah, oh Allah, say with me, oh Allah, please make me a friend like Habib, so that when I talk, I make sure somebody learns something. And when people look at me, they think of Allah. And when I do anything, I do good things, so they want to be like me. Okay, can I have a salawat, please? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Well, thank you for sitting so nicely. Most of you sat very well. Hope you'll do the same tomorrow. Can we have some names for children who will read Marthiyas? So Sajida can have them, and tomorrow will be good. Right, we're going to